This is the Old Musician's Blog, number 74. Good morning. According to YouTube, I have 134 followers on YouTube. What do you know? I have no idea who they are, if they represent anything, if they're friends, strangers, people that I've followed who are following me back, organizations. It could be anything. They could be anyone. I don't know if they watch these blogs or if they ignore them. I suppose that they come up in their stream from time to time as their followers. Maybe they don't use YouTube. I don't know. It seems like it's been in this static state of 134 followers now for some time. At one point it went up to 135, but I think that those people were probably watching the blogs and decided that my rambling and undefined topic probably became I don't know if it's interesting or not. You know, that wasn't really the point. Boy, does the sky look blue behind me. And you know, so I come down and I'm watering the garden, and you know, last night we played Martino's and Casey sang with us, and it was all very good and went smooth and easy. Nice to play with Paul. And this Friday we'll play at the Fancy Belfiore Winery, and well, we've got the 4-piece for that as well. And on the piano I'm working up the songs for doing a duo with Casey, piano and voice at the Pioneer Village, which is the retirement home. And I like doing that with her because she's very giving to the people that are aged and affirmed and infirmed, and she very much, you know, it's frightening to a lot of people to interact with this people in the state, but she understands how to do that. So I like the element of service that goes along with that, voluntarily from a natural place. You know, today I'm dressed up a little bit differently because I'm about to do the mowing. So when I do the mowing, you know, I have to protect myself from the dust and the dirt, because the mower, you know, I'm mowing rough ground, and a lot of the when you go over a lot of the tall grasses, especially from last year's grasses, they throw up a lot of dust. And that's, you know, that's one of the things of the mowing and the homeowner and all of that. And, you know, but what it does do for me that I'm enjoying, especially at this time of the year, is that I have these periods where I'm outside, as I like the outdoors a lot, and I'm doing stuff on the land that I know very well because I've been here for many years now, many more years than I would ever have expected, and you know, it's kind of checking out everything, and you know, we don't get to walk around on the land so much. It's more difficult, especially for Lucy, so once in a while we make a special trip up to the upper cabin, but I still like to go and check these things out every once in a while. And you know, and then, you know, in between these jaunts around the land of watering. Got to set up the sprinklers, put water in the pool. I'm watering the garden at the moment. In between these chores, I go and I either listen to, look at things on the internet and do posting and interacting with the various social media sites that I like. At the moment, of course, those are always changing. And, maybe play a little bit of piano work on these tunes, because Father's Day will come up, and there's a lot of techniques that I'm developing that would be useful for backing up the voice, but I don't have them by any means perfected, and so I'm learning how to rely more on walking basses and chords and being able to solo in a way over those situations that will maintain the groove during my solo and deliver back to the singer at the appropriate time the control and the background of the piano. So that's a lot of what I'm working on, and there's a lot of songs that are 2-beat songs, and those take a particular kind of different kind of comping than the jazz swing tunes that we've been playing in the groups and so on. So I'm working on that, and then I go out and work on something outside for a little bit more watering, putting the batteries in the timers for the automatic watering systems, which we're not eliminating them, but we're using them less because I can't keep track of them, and some of those timers don't work right, and so I need to have few enough of them so I can keep track of them and that they don't put too much of a strain on the water system. And then, come back in, play a little bit more, go on the internet a little bit more, maybe take a nap. It's a Tuesday. That's I like that. I like the day like that. It's an open day. And, Wednesday it'll be back to the bakery again. So fortunately I don't have to prepare a great deal, though I do have to continue to work on the repertoire all the time, because there's tunes that if you don't do them on a regular basis, that you lose some of your facility to remember how they go. And there's always the music, but my reading is, I'm a late comer to being a reader. So, I can't rely on just reading. I have to rely on reading coupled with memory in order to be up to speed. Though I do read chords fairly well, getting better anyway. So I keep working on it, and I keep working on it, and I keep working on it, and I keep working on it.